I've known Cliff Froehlich for over 22 years.
Cliff, I have known you for 40 years.
I've been married to Cliff for 39 long, arduous years. And he always says they're long and arduous for him.
I have known of Cliff for almost 40 years. He was very well known in the national critical community before he ever did anything in St. Louis.
I remember meeting both Chris and Cliff at the same time and thinking, wow, Cliff knows so much. And I was actually a little bit intimidated by him because I thought there's no way anyone can hold this much knowledge about film, but he truly has an encyclopedia up there and it's admirable.
Cliff really is an encyclopedia of knowledge on film.
He is, encyclopedic in his understanding of film.
No, the thing about Cliff is, if you talk to him for a minute or two, you quickly realize this guy knows everything about the movies.
It really has been his life and his love. I mean, he loves the movies, he loves the organization.
I mean, I feel like when you say Cinema St. Louis and SLIF, you are actually saying Cliff Froehlich. His fingerprints are all over it. It wouldn't have existed without him, I'm sure.
Cliff is far and away the most integral person involved with the organization, bar none.
His development of Cinema St. Louis has just been beyond compare. When we started the St. Louis Film Festival, our dream was just to have a nice weekend festival. And what Cliff has developed Cinema St. Louis into is now a year-round cinema offering for the entire community.
Cliff, since he took over, has shot this organization to the forefront of the festival world.
In short, Cliff put St. Louis on the map in the film world. It's how he can get on the phone and talk to a famously annoying person like Paul Schrader and get him to come to St. Louis. And the same thing with Oliver Stone, who is a scary guy to talk to, but Cliff called him, got him to come to St. Louis. Got John Goodman to come to St. Louis.
You've helped steward this organization through times when we had no money. Right after you first started, you realized we were like dead broke, and you fixed it.
There were financial problems, major financial problems. And he, is pretty thrifty with a budget. I'm sure his employees will tell you that too.
This organization didn't get to stability by accident. Cliff would come into board meetings and we'd say, well, it's time to give you a raise, and he'd say no, and we'd have to fight with it. That sort of scrutiny was consistent throughout the organization.
He has kept the organization vibrant and in the minds of the community, and he's also kept us afloat during hard times, the economic crisis in 2008, and then COVID. I think without his leadership, some of those could have resulted in other ways, and Cinema St. Louis is what it is today because of him.
Is there a movie that makes you think of Cliff?
Movies.
Any Howard Hawks movie, whenever I see that name or I see a title,
I immediately think, okay, Cliff, his biggest fan.
Of course, I think of His Girl Friday, which I know he loves. So almost any of the classic screwball comedies, I think of Cliff.
He, always loved Lauren Bacall, and he thought Nastasia Kinski was really hot too. So we went and saw Cat People, and I was not that impressed with Cat People. And I remember we had this big debate afterwards, and he was like, "Take it to a higher plane, Leedy." I was like, really? Cat People to a higher plane? Come on, man. So yeah, that was, and I guess it had to do with his love of cats too.
There are movie experiences that remind me of Cliff. Having, shared road trips with him to True False or different conferences, and being the sorry SOB who has to share a room with him and endure his snoring, you can call it a fond memory, but it's something that's somewhat endearing if you really know Cliff.
He may not like this memory, but it sticks out for me. We showed Steven Soderbergh's King of the Hill, and he was watching the film. I happened to be standing in the lobby. It got caught in the gate or something and briefly caught on fire and started melting and was unwatchable. And he came sailing out of the theater, just mad that it got broke and mad that we couldn't go on. There were so many other memories too, but that one just really stuck out to me.
Until I was sort of forced to think about all the things that you'd done for me over the years, I had really no idea how important you've been. And I love you, man.
Cliff, what you've done for Cinema St. Louis and for me personally and our entire staff is incredible. And you've kept a steady hand and kept us going all these many years, and I will forever appreciate you. Thank you.
Cliff should be proud of what he's built here. And I congratulate Cliff on a career at Cinema St. Louis, because I think that what he built has a reputation for class and for integrity and for business sense.
Cliff, congratulations so much on retirement. We all know that you're not going far, and we're deeply grateful for that. And I hope that you stay in touch, because I'll definitely be turning to you as I try to humbly fill your shoes moving the organization forward. So thank you and congratulations.
So Cliff, congratulations on your retirement, and I'll find you things to do.
I want to say one thing, and that's that in one of his interviews, he said that he was thinking now of doing some writing, and that he was thinking of writing a memoir of his life and of how the movies have changed and the critics he's known and how criticism has changed. And he said it will never get past my computer, probably. Well, if he writes that, I'm going to break into his house and read it off his computer, because I would love to read that.
Cliff, congratulations on a well-earned retirement. Deserved many, many times over. We love you, we know you love cinema, and so we will continue to see you at all the Cinema St. Louis events and other film experiences in St. Louis.
Hi Cliff, this is Galen Wyatt. Congratulations on retiring, but also thank you
very much
for all the years of just helping out local filmmakers and giving us a place to be seen and heard, and just really supporting the arts and supporting all of us.
And we really can't express how much you are appreciated by the local film community.
So thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your life, man.
Cliff, congratulations. Best wishes on the next step in your life, whatever it may lead you. You can take a well-deserved rest, spend more time with the cats, write that novel. I can't wait to read it, and turn it into a film and screen it at the festival. See you there.
Cliff, we love you. And we would miss you if you actually went away, but I don't think you're going anywhere.
Cliff, you brought real passion to Cinema St. Louis. I mean, you didn't simply run an organization, you created film culture in St. Louis. But the real tributes are yet to come, when the next generation of St. Louis-born filmmakers goes on record saying that it was Cinema St. Louis that opened their eyes to the excitement of filmmaking. So congratulations, I can't wait to see what you do in Chapter 2.
Well, Cliff, congratulations. Thank you for being there for Cinema St. Louis, and good luck in your retirement.
It's a great loss that the festival is not doesn't have Cliff anymore, but I wish him very well in his retirement, and I'm sure we have not seen the last of him. We love you, Cliff. Bye.
Congratulations and thank you, Cliff, for your many years of service to the organization. I've known you since 2006, and you've worked tirelessly to put on amazing festivals, bring in great guests, and we certainly are thankful for everything you've done over the years. So congratulations. I hope you enjoy retirement, and we hope to see you at many of the festivals to come.
Congratulations, Cliff. Enjoy a well-deserved time to relax a little bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you.